right, welcome to Podkinz 168. Mandy, you look great in that wig.
Top of the morning to you, Michael.
Exactly. No, this is our St. Patrick's Day March events episode. It's going to be a fun episode because actually we have Karl, who's going to come on to the podcast, who is the creative director here at Ganz, and he's going to talk about a few new features that are being released on Webkinz Next very soon.
There's a really cool new sort of big feature that's being added.
Oh, yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, you're going to be able to collect all sorts of prizes, right? And so that's very exciting. But that wig, I should mention, I mean, I'll show you that again, but that is the actual login gift that you're going to get when you log into Webkinz Classic on St. Patrick's Day.
That is a great wig. It's so cute.
No, it's great. I know players really like wigs, so that'll be a fun prize. And as always, we're going to be giving away a code at the end of the episode. And this time we're going to be giving away a code for a DIY rainbow tie-dye.
Oh, this is awesome. This clothing event is really cool. You can make such neat t-shirt wigs and dresses with this DIY rainbow tie-dye, right?
Yeah, the event just ended on Webkinz Classic, but maybe you missed it or you didn't collect enough of that tie-dye, so we're giving you a bonus bottle here. And I'll just recap that event at the end of the episode as well, just in case you don't know how that works. But we've got a lot to go through today. So Mandy, before we talk to Karl, why don't we check to see what's in our KinzPost?
So our KinzPost today is from Orange2120/Fuzzy Friends, and they say, "Dear Mandy and Michael, hello. First, I would like to thank you guys so much for everything you do. Webkinz has been so much fun for me for the past few years I have played. I have 2 questions I would like to ask you guys. Will party packs ever be back in the W shop? I got a party pack a while ago from finishing a challenge. On the day of the party, nothing happened, and so I was super upset. I have also been invited to some parties but could not join it. The second question is, would you be bringing back retired W shop themes? I was looking through some Webkinz themes and have seen a couple that I would like. Thanks again for all you do, and please continue forever." Okay, that's all I have to say for now. Bye. Love from your Webkinz fan, Orange2120/Fuzzy Friends. Well, that is so sweet. I hope we continue forever too, Michael.
No, absolutely. But actually, you know what? It was interesting because while I was reading this, they pointed out that they were awarded a party pack by completing a challenge. And so we discontinued party packs, and we've actually corrected that on challenges. So you will no longer receive a party pack for completing the challenge because they actually don't work. You know, some of the code is a little outdated, so we can't really go back and fix certain glitches. There was a glitch with the party packs, so we did remove them. Regarding the retired W shop themes, Mandy, sometimes we do bring back retired items, right? Like for our Halloween and Christmas. I know those are some of our most popular themes, and we've released so many great ones over the years, and we often bring them back.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes, like, you might use older ones as wheel prizes. Do you know that occasionally? So, yeah, if you're looking for Christmas and Halloween themes, you want to look in that month because those are always limited, right, to December and October.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you can find the other ones sometimes in different places.
Yeah, we use them sometimes as prizes, but of course, you know what? Going to the trading room is also a great place to pick up prizes that we released in the past. And, you know, often players are willing to trade those. But, you know, it goes to show as well, always during, you know, October, where we have our time limited Halloween theme and Christmas, I often end up spending a lot of Kinz cash.
Yeah.
To pick up multiples of these items. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can never have too many and you don't want to miss out.
Yeah, but thank you, Orange2120/Fuzzy Friends, for your KinzPost. We will send you something neat for being featured on the show, so make sure that you check your inbox for an email from us.
The Inside Scoop!
So we have a lot of things happening on Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next throughout March. And we have a special treat today. Karl, who is actually the creative director at Ganz, is going to come on the show and explain some exciting new features happening on Webkinz Next. All right, Karl, thanks for joining us today. There are some exciting new features coming out on Webkinz Next, and we're excited to have you here to take us through them all.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, we've got a big release coming out very soon with 2 very cool new features and a few little features that people have been asking for. We'll start out with the big one, which is the introduction of this little feature right here, which are seasons. Seasons are 35-day events. That's 5 weeks. What they will do is that they give you more prizes for just doing things around the game, coming in and just doing specific tasks, kind of like one giant challenge that lasts over 35 days and has a lot of prizes. So
Nice.
Let me just actually show you what that looks like right here. You may see some numbers, like very large numbers here. Just note that this is a testing account and that we just don't have the actual correct timing on this so that we could open it up. This will be opening up at the beginning of March for everyone. So if you just see some strange numbers like this, don't worry, just testing numbers.
Where it's not really millions of days that you.
No, you'll only have 35 days for each event. Now, when you first come into the season, you'll see this screen right here, which is showing you your season progress. As you can see here, I've progressed a little bit of ways through, and we have 2 tiers of prizing. We have free rewards, which are for everybody. Anyone who plays through the season, they can claim all of the free rewards that they see at the top here. And we've got some, I'll take you through those specifically. But if people want more, there's an opportunity to purchase the season pass. And the season pass allows you to claim all of the prizes you've unlocked from the bottom tier. So if I was to purchase the season pass now, I'd be able to get these first 4 prizes.
You can go back at any time, right? So say you progressed really far, but then you decide you want the season pass, you can go back.
Once you've unlocked prizes, you can claim them in any order. So I got this middle one. And so let me just claim this one and claim my wish token. So now I've got these. If I was to unlock the pass, I could get these 3 down here. How do you earn points? Well, earning points is in the earning point system. Every day, there are these 5 activities to do. And then there are weekly activities to do as well. Then in future weeks, we will unlock even more tasks for you to do that you can earn even more points. So it rewards you for playing regularly and playing often. And in many cases, just doing the things that you're already probably doing.
I know, that's what I love about it, is without even thinking about it, you're going to be earning points, right? Now you do have to think about claiming them, but it's so great because you just keep earning points doing the stuff you always do.
So as you can see here, I need to make 60 more season points to get to the next tier. Let's just get some points that way. So let's feed my pet and sing a baby a lullaby. So here we go. Oh, actually, here's even a request, and that will help me too. So let me go to my clothing, put on this nice blue velvet jacket. I got some more points for that. Let's feed my pet. I got some more pet points for that. And now let's come over here and sing a little lullaby to my baby.
That's great, because some of these tasks, they're really straightforward. They're really easy to complete. So I could see players really accumulating a lot of points.
Yeah, there's over 3,000 points that can be earned.
And it's nice that you can see your points, right on the icon. It shows you how many points you've earned.
Yeah, you can always
really
see
handy.
Yeah, and you can, if you want to see I need 30 more, so we need to get to about 180. And so let me see if there's a simple way I can do that in week 1. Oh, I can do this. I can wear a rainbow necklace on the slide in the park. That's pretty easy.
I love all the accessories in Webkinz Next, like the necklaces, the watches, things like that. That's really unique to the game.
It was an important element when we were planning out Webkinz Next. We're like, what can we do with our pets now that they're in full 3D?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we learned a lot, right, from Classic and things that we would have liked to do had we thought about it years ago, right? And Next lets you, do all those things that you wish
could have done. Oh, so there we go, 40. And as you can see, it gave me my 40 points, and it gave me this little icon here, which tells me that I have passed another tier and I have a gift to claim. So, we really want players to know when their gifts are ready to pick up. You can claim these prizes at any time during the event, and we've put it in that you can even claim your prizes during the next season for the next 35 days. So we really didn't want anyone to ever have really have a chance to miss their prizes. Come in, enjoy this, collect some really cool prizes, really unique and exclusive prizes to the season. And we will be doing more seasons. We'll be doing this quite regularly, and each season will have a kind of a theme. Right now, instead of claiming this right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some of the cool prizes that we have lined up. But before we do that, I'm going to talk about one more cool feature we have coming, and it's because you see this. It says classic sky avatar background. Now, something that people have noticed is that in their friend center, there's always been an icon beside their name, but it hasn't really been there for any reason. Well, now you're able to make that and customize that to define who you really want to be. So here are a couple other accounts here. They've made their icons, and I can see them right here in my friends list. So now I'll really be able to make each friend looking quite distinct. And let me show you how this is actually edited. Come to your friend center, click on edit, and this is where you design your avatar. And we have 3 layers. There's a background, a middle ground, which is your icon, and your border, your frame. These are all collectible. What you're seeing here, except for this little dot ones, are the default ones that will come as soon as you log in after the release. You'll have all of these options for you to use. So here's the one I've created. They're really easy and quick to change. Purple border on that. I'm a gamer.
Nice.
And then
you can pick an icon, a background color, and a border.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's so many combinations, even with the ones you start off with, right? Like that's before
Exactly.
you start learning some with seasons. Yeah.
And then during the seasons, we have a number of these elements to collect. So here we've got a classic sky avatar background.
Nice.
A little later on, here is a spring flower vase at tier 11.
And were those balloons? Was that a border?
From our premium pass, we have a couple special frames. So we have a balloons frame, and we have a spring flower avatar frame. So it's a really nice one. And at the same time, on the same tier 17, we've got this too cool avatar icon, who is, yes, he's upside down by design.
Cute.
For you to collect as well. Some of the other prizes we have, as we do have some emojis to collect. This one actually is animated. It's a little sleeping bunny.
That's great.
We have a new mystery capsule, cherry bloom. I can show you what those look like in a little bit. We have some cool clothing items like the Happy Tulip shirt, the spring picnic dress, and even like a backpack.
What are those potion bottles? Those look really cool.
Okay, these potion bottles are called A Bit of Magic. And if I zip back down to the very start of this, when you purchase your Seasons Pass reward, you receive, even if you have 0 points, you will receive a new recipe card. And this is the Hello Spring Wall Art recipe card.
Nice.
And this recipe only has one ingredient, and it's called A Bit of Magic. And each season, we're going to be releasing a new Seasons Pass recipe that will also use a bit of magic. So the more of these you collect, the more you'll be able to, pick and choose which recipe you want to use. It takes 10 bits of magic to complete a recipe, and there are 30 bits of magic to collect over the course of a season on the Season Pass tier. So if you want to make 3 of these, you can, or you can save it for the next season. Just make the recipes whenever you want. And I think that's a really nice feature that gives Seasons Pass buyers something a little extra that they can keep even after the season is over. They could have goes from season to season.
That's great. So the recipes never expire. That's perfect.
Yeah, the recipes never expire. They're part of your collection of recipes from then on. So here's another cool little emoji. Got some cool floral high tops.
And they're diamonds you can earn as well.
When we add up all of these elements that are purchasable, there's about $60 worth of value in the Seasons Pass.
Okay, well, that's great. And so how much is a Seasons Pass? Yeah, there we go.
Season Pass right here. There's 2 options. The first is for $6.99. You get access to all the season exclusive rewards. If you want a little boost, for $8.99, you can actually start with 250 season points. So that actually gets you the first 5 prizes as soon as you unlock. If you're at 0 and you purchase the bundle, you'll get all of the first 5 rewards, and just kind of gives you a head start on the season.
That's great. So many prizes, so many unique prizes. I love them all. I can't wait to start my season.
Oh, can I just point out one more cool one? There was that rare gem pack.
Oh, yes.
That's a great
you may have not
one.
seen this.
I want that one because I'm missing my 2 rare gems, and then I'll get my crown.
Yes, this is a rare gem box. It's just like a really cool little element that we've never done before, but we got it to work. And so this is a little prize box that awards you one of the 5 rare gems in the mine. So the gems, even if you have collected your Crown of Wonder, these rare gems are really good for helping you craft on the Curio Shop crafting table. Some really great recipes in there, and we'll be adding more of those in the future. So having extra rare gems will never be a waste.
No, I need 3 more rare gems to complete my second Crown of Wonder, so that will come in handy.
I'm so jealous. I haven't got my first one. I just need 2.
And just to show you the grand prizes, on the free tier, we have a premium reward bag, which will give you a random premium diamond item from our collection. It's been updated to include all of our latest themes, including the Ooh La La theme, the denim and lace theme, the summer teak theme, the Smitten Kitten theme, and the storybook theme. So there's a lot of really awesome rewards in here. You never know which one you'll get, but it will be a diamond item for you to collect. And then on the pass side, it's our European Picnic Basket Dispenser. So we know people love dispensers. We're always going to want the final item to be something cool. It might be a vehicle, it might be a dispenser, it might be a unique plant. Like growing plant, I mean. So this one, every day you'll be able to get your little pressed picnic sandwich. You can kind of see them right here. This is an indoor and outdoor item that will look good in any scene.
No, that's great. So this will be released in early March, right? So by the time this podcast airs, it might actually be available already on Webkinz Next. So guys, if you haven't already, you want to open up a Webkinz Next account. And if you play Webkinz Classic, you can use your Webkinz Classic username and password on Webkinz Next, and you can link your account and even send things back to Webkinz Classic that you earn while playing on Webkinz Next. This is great.
I know. I'm so excited because like you find yourself gaining points without even, having to think about it. I mean, sometimes if you want to gain extra, you do think about it and go out, but they just keep going up, which is great.
So let me just show you what these little capsules are. These have 8 unique, completely exclusive to this capsule prizes, and each one opens up and gives you someone. So I got my cherry blossom boots.
Nice.
Just trade them. Yeah, those are looking better. And this is also available in the W shop for you to purchase if you so desire. I believe there's 3 of them on the prize track for the season pass as well.
That's great. Thank you, Karl, so much for showing us all these new features, all these new prizes. It's Webkinz Next is definitely a fun place to play.
Great. Thanks, Karl.
So there you go. It's always fun having Karl on the show, right, Mandy?
Right. And it is so exciting seeing these new features that are coming out in Next. Like Next just keeps getting bigger and better, and I love it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So here's a look at the March 2022 event calendar for Webkinz Classic. There's a lot going on. And we have, of course, St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. So I wanted to sneak peek some of the prizes that you could earn during these events. Of course, throughout the whole month, you'll have the opportunity to complete your deluxe challenge if you're a deluxe player. But everyone has the opportunity to complete the Employee of the Month challenge. And we're running that challenge again in March. Here's a look at actually the prizes for the March Deluxe Challenge. Mandy, we showed off that prize, the kitchen line window, during our last podcast, right?
Yeah, I love that. If you're building a diner, that makes a great little pass through to the kitchen, or even, some houses have a pass through between their dining room and their kitchen. So I think that little window would look great in lots of different applications. So it's so cute.
Yeah, when you add it to a wall and click on it, it, your pet actually sits behind that little kitchen line. So it's great. And our March Employee of the Month challenge focuses on the grocery store clerk. And if you're able to complete that challenge by the end of March, you're going to earn that checkout counter that you see there, which
Cool.
is
That
fun.
is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would work with the general store theme. I think people will find a lot of fun uses for that item.
And I love that it uses a paper bag, very environmentally friendly.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually an animated item. So when you click on it, you'll see the groceries kind of, go down the conveyor belt and drop into the bag, which is great. But I love our Meet the Mayor events, which we hold throughout the year. And our latest one is going to be happening from March 1st to 9th. And the way that this works is that you can go to the Kinsville Park every day from March 1st to 9th and click on Dr. Quack, who is standing right by the Mr. Moo's ice cream stand. And when you click on him, you'll get one of those gift boxes that he's holding. And when you drag that into your room, you're going to be able to earn a prize. And this time around, there are 3 new prizes: that Mayor Dr. Quack action figure. There's a collector pin set that you can add to the wall and a flag. And we've re-released that Kinsville Times newspaper. They're
Nice.
great collectibles. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have 2 floaty clickies actually happening this month as well, right, Mandy?
Right. Actually, starting on March 9th, there's this golden clover cookie that you can look for floating through Webkinz World. And the cool thing, well, there are a couple of cool things about it. First of all, you can use it in a recipe in a blender with root beer and honey to make this cool clover patch tile. So everybody can get 1 cookie a day on Webkinz Classic. But Michael, if you want more cookies because you want to make more clover patch tiles, you can go over to Webkinz Next, where you can also get 1 cookie a day in Webkinz Next. So that's your chance to get 2 cookies a day. I think people will want multiples of the clover patch tile. It's like a sort of floor tile with
Yeah.
clovers, and it's actually rotatable. It's got different views.
Yeah, we can actually jump on my account just in a bit and we can show you how that recipe works. But the cookie from Webkinz Next, Mandy, you have to send that back to your Webkinz Classic account in order to use it in the recipe, right? The
That's
recipe
right,
is not available on Next. Yeah.
No, it's not a Webkinz Next recipe, but what you can do if you want an extra cookie, if you're fine, if you just play Classic, you get your cookie there every day. If you want an extra cookie and you play on Next, you can send it back using the little moving icon if your accounts are linked. And then you'll have an extra cookie to make the recipe, or you can feed it to your pets in Next or Classic or wherever you want.
Yep.
So yeah, it's great. And then we had these cute little spring chipmunks. There are spring trio that are coming out. And I believe the pre-sale is March 15th to 17th for deluxe players. So starting March 15th, we're having this peanut floaty clicky because chipmunks love peanuts. Okay? So yeah, you can click on the peanut and there are some cute spring prizes to be won, including these 3 adorable chipmunk plushies based on these new chipmunks. Now that poster, you and I will be giving away on a Podkinz coming up later in the month, right?
Yeah. I think we're going to give it away on the next Podkinz as one of our community codes there.
Yeah, but
it's a good look at the 3 chipmunks there. They're really cute.
Michael and I were just in an art review and we saw that poster on the wall and it's nice and big.
Oh yeah.
It looks really cool. There are some older spring prizes that are really cool, but there's also these new little plushies and there are some cute quilt tiles that you'll see too. So there are lots of prizes to be won with the peanut, and I believe that is 2 a day for deluxe players and 1 a day for free and full players. So you're going to want to collect those between March 15th when the pre-sale starts up until April 8th, which is the day that the chipmunks go on sale for everybody.
Nice. So you're going to want to log in every day for the chance to collect all those prizes. And actually, Mandy, that poster there with the recipe for the Clover Patch tile, as a special reminder, players will be awarded that the first time they log into their account from March 9th to 22, right?
Oh, that's right. Yes, sorry. So the cookie event starts on March 9th, but so that you don't forget how to make your Clover Patch tiles, we're awarding everybody this poster and it looks really cool in room. It's like a chalkboard sort of, so I think it would be a really nice addition to a kitchen, or if you have like a little cafe, it's a cute little addition there. So yeah, definitely you're going to have these 2 new posters. You're going to have lots of chances to get prizes as always. So yeah, definitely be sure and log in every day in March because
Yeah.
tons of awesome stuff going on.
No, for sure. March is going to be a busy month. And of course, Lucky the Leprechaun is returning to the clubhouse from March 11th to 17th as well. This year, the grand prize for collecting all 6 jelly coins from the leprechaun, it's a sour shamrock tree seeds, which is great. So these work like our growing garden items in Webkinz World. So you drag the seed pack into your room and you'll see a tree. And the tree has 4 states. And when it's fully grown, you can click on it and you'll be awarded a sour shamrock that you can feed to your pet. So that's really exciting. And of course, on the 17th, you're going to want to log in. So you will be awarded that green wig that Mandy was wearing in that opening picture there. That is this year's St. Patrick's Day prize. So Mandy, why don't we just log onto my account quickly and let's make one of those Clover Patch tiles and show people how that works.
Great.
All right, Mandy, here I am in the diner room that I built on my account. I know I showed you this last time, but we talked about it earlier. So here's that window that you're going to be able to earn by completing the March Deluxe Challenge. And like we said, when you click on the window, your pet will sit behind the window and look like they are a line cook.
So
really cool.
Cute. I love that little window and I'm looking fabulous. Even the back of my hair looks fabulous.
Exactly. So let me join you here. I have a blender that I've added to the counter there. And I actually have collected some of those Clover cookies that you're going to be able to collect during the Floaty Clicky event in March. Amanda, you need honey and root beer, right, to use in that recipe?
Yeah. So you take a golden clover cookie and honey from the food section of the W shop and root beer from the food section of the W shop. So those are just in the regular section, easy to get.
Yes, there's
And
the
then
honey.
Yep.
We get a couple of those.
Yeah, the honey is like the gold from the leprechaun. And of course, everybody loves a little green root beer at
yeah.
Patrick's Day. So those seem like the perfect way to make this adorable Clover Patch tile.
There you
Not
go.
that our root beer is green, but I'm sure once you put it in the blender with the clover cookie, it's got the feel.
Yep. So there's my root beer and the honey. And I mentioned that I have added some of those cookies to my account. This is a test account as well.
And it's
spent in live. Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a really pretty cookie too, actually. I mean, all our food is beautiful, but that cookie turned out really well.
Oh, absolutely. Looks delicious. Let me just make another one here. There you go.
It's the same clover tile it makes each time, but as you can see from the little symbol, it's a rotatable clover tile. So it has different views, which we're going to show you in a minute.
Absolutely. Let me just access an outdoor room here. I actually have some clover tiles in there already.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, this shows you the 4 different rotations there. You can just add one into your room and you click on it in edit mode. And when you rotate it, it will change its state. And yeah, you can actually see there are little seams there, but we're actually right in the middle of fixing that. So it'll be seamless. And you'll be able to create these beautiful clover patches in your room, which actually your pet can walk over as well.
Yeah, I really like the way these turned out. So yeah, if you want, you can choose them all to have the big 4-leaf clover in the middle, or if you want, you can have a field of clovers with the gold coins. It's up to you. I love when we have floor tiles that you sort of mix and match to make, whatever you want. It's like unique to your room.
Exactly. So yeah, Mandy, those clover patches are great. And again, guys, remember the Floaty Clicky is going to be running on Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next from March 9th to 22nd. So play every day in order to create as many clover patches as you can. All right, so many things happening throughout March. Very exciting stuff. And Mandy, now it's time to give away the code for that DIY rainbow tie-dye. And would you just like to remind players how that works or how you can use the tie-dye?
Yeah, so you're going to want to purchase the DIY clothing. It's under the fun stuff in the W shop, right?
Yeah.
And it's important, guys, to remember that the rainbow tie-dye only works with these 3 pieces of clothing, and it doesn't work with the DIY furniture, so we just want to avoid any confusion. But yeah, so you're going to take a rainbow tie-dye, one of these pieces of clothing, and a DIY design ticket, which can also be found in the fun stuff section of the W shop, and you're going to combine them all on the clothing machine in the Kinz Style outlet. And when you do, you're going to get awarded, it's like a tie-dye, is it called a gift box, Michael?
Yep.
Or yeah, okay. And then you drag it into your pet's room to see which item you got. You'll know if it's a dress or a t-shirt or a wig, right? But it's the design that you'll rare, a common, and an uncommon one. So
Exactly.
they're really, really cool items. I love them. If you read Webkinz Trends, you'll have seen that I've been modeling some of the tie-dye outfits throughout this month.
Yep. And if you want to learn more about the tie-dye event, you can listen to our previous podcast, right? Podcast 167, where we talk all about that. All right. So here is the code for your DIY rainbow tie-dye. The code is W24D RU6U UV7AXJ46. And so that is a code for Webkinz Classic. You can enter it at the code shop, which you can access from the Things to Do menu. And Mandy, this code expires on April 30th, right?
Right. So you'll want to use it before then. And that's a really good reminder, Michael, that we often give away codes on Podkinz, don't we? So you'll want to go back and check out some of our past Podkinz because those codes may not have expired yet if you're lucky.
All right, Mandy. So do we have any contests that you'd like players to know about?
Well, actually, our dispenser design contest just ended. So everybody watch Webkinz News because we'll be announcing the finalists, or actually we may even have announced them by the time this comes out. But we also just announced a new room theme design contest, which I'm really excited about in Webkinz Classic. Yeah, everybody visit the Share Center and share your ideas. It'll be a W shop theme, right, Michael?
That's right. Available for Kinz Cash. Yep.
Right. So yeah, visit the Share Center. And if you want any information about how to upload to the Share Center, you and I talked about it in our last Podkinz.
That's right.
So yeah, they can check that out.
So much fun. Thank you so much, Mandy.
Thank you. And thanks to Karl, who was here earlier. And I can't wait for next.
Absolutely. And guys, thank all of you for listening and watching Podkinz and for playing Webkinz and Webkinz Next. Mandy, every Wednesday, right from 3 to 4 o'clock, there are 2 Ganz staffers who are featured in the Kinsville Park, and players can come out and meet us, right?
That's right. So it changes. It's you, it's me, it's Dorothy Lou, it's Steve, it's Sally. Sometimes it's Betty Butter. I'm hoping Betty Butter can join me next week, but she is a very busy elephant. So fingers crossed. Yeah, come and see us every week. We love chatting with you. We love hearing your questions and seeing your babies. Yeah, we can't wait to hear what you think of seasons and all the new and fun things going on around Webkinz. So if you want to check out our past Podkinz, the best thing to do is to subscribe to youtube.com/Webkinz, because that way you'll never miss any of our videos. And we have tons of videos, don't we, Michael?
No, for sure. And Mandy, players can also email us at podkinz@gans.com. Maybe you have a question or you have a comment or you just like to say hi. We'd love to hear from you. And if we read your email on Podkinz, we'll send you something special. Hope to meet you guys in Kinsville soon. Okay, bye.
Bye.